Jabberwocky Studios teamed up with the African Graduate Students and Professionals Association at the University of Missouri for their third annual Africa Fest with a variation of performances and speakers. Jabberwocky Studios Executive Director Linda Schuss had many goals and reasons for creating the fest in 2016, including why they chose to work with the AGSPA this year.
So I'm actually the executive director and the founder of Jabberwocky Studios. So the studios actually started the fest its first year. If it's going to be a legitimate celebration of African culture, obviously it needs to be informed by or preferably run by Africans. And since there are a lot of African students and immigrants and refugees that live here in central Missouri, we thought that celebrating their culture is a really good way to build understanding and acceptance about immigrants and refugees that live here in Columbia. Usually we invite one artist from out of town. And so we became aware of this all-female drum and dance group called Iodeli, which is from Chicago. They'll be our headline act this year. So we thought, oh, that's a perfect opportunity to highlight some of the really strong and amazing African and African American women in our community, both artistically and then also have some speakers, people that are affiliated with the university, either as professors or graduate students who will also be coming and talking about their experience of being a Black African woman, both at home and here in the United States.
Founding president of the African Graduate Student and Professional Association, Tunde Ojevoa, wanted to celebrate African culture and educate the community.
Just a great opportunity for us to celebrate our culture coming directly from several various African countries to Missouri. And so it's something that one time in a year, that I look forward to just wear my African clothes and dance to African music and just have that feel of authenticity of my culture. And so that's one of the good things that African Fest actually bring. And also to extend it to the other community members. And so people in Columbia and beyond Columbia can have opportunity to experience African culture, through dance, music, clothing and talk. And this year there's going to be food and drink and all of that. And so this whole experience have actually shown to me that there's, as a people, there's so much that we still need to learn, about each other. Like coming here as a Nigerian, I've learned so much from people from other African countries, like from South Africa. Like my friends, I'll tell them, teach me how to speak your language. How do you make this sound? So I will ask someone from Congo to tell me about their story, the history, and all of that. And so the whole experience have actually enlightened me and has really informed me about the diversity of the country and how, as Americans, we can also leverage on that to learn about the country. Because it's very easy for people to just like, oh, the Africans, oh, these Africans. But no, it's like, this is 54 countries, and several thousands of languages and cultures. And so a lot of people are actually very open to learn about those things. And I also find that very inspirational.
Africa Fest 2019 was a great success. I'm Starla Wilson, reporting for Nichols Student News with videographer Alexa Shoemake.